Hello, this is wmpyr. For today's video, I would like to talk about a very important concept, or should I say principle, in the Filipino martial arts called Defang the Snake. I think a lot of people know what it is, but let me go over first what it is, and then let me try to go in a little bit deeper and try to cover some stuff that maybe some people do not know or haven't learned about Defang the Snake. Okay, so first step right here, what is it? Defang the Snake, the idea here is that my opponent has a weapon, right? They have a weapon and they're trying to hurt me with the weapon. And when that happens, I also have a weapon. And in this case, I'm holding the wmpyr stick from ThaiRodTactical.com. And the idea here is rather than me hitting them in the face or in the body, what I'm going to do is as their attack comes, I'm going to hit them on their arm. Okay, so I am attacking the attack. And by doing that, I am hoping that I hurt their arm. If I hurt their arm, they can no longer use this arm to attack me. If they're holding a weapon, maybe it'll cause them to not be able to hold the weapon, so they can't use that weapon, at least with this arm, to attack me anymore. So the idea is just like the name, where if you take out the fangs of the snake can no longer hurt you. So that is the idea there. Attack the attack, all right? So a lot of people already know this concept, and they practice. We practice this, okay? But the other idea here to know is that one of the advantages that we get by doing this tactic is that this person, stickman here, is trying to attack my head and my body, right? Target areas on the head and the body. So this means he's going for primary targets. I'm trying to hit him on the arm or the leg. So these are secondary targets. They're not as devastating, right? But the primary targets are harder to get to. The secondary targets are supposed to be a little easier to get to. So in Muay Thai kickboxing, same thing. They understand this. They know it's hard to get to the primary targets and knock the guy out, so they work the legs. They kick the guy in the legs, right? The leg kicking. Thai boxing is famous for that. So it's kind of the same idea here. So I'm going to be going for a secondary target, the hand, which is much easier than this guy trying to hit me in the head. Okay, so that's supposed to give me an advantage there. Okay, but one of the other reasons why Defang the Snake works, okay, is because when I hit him in the hand, I'm out of there. That's very, very important, because if I hit him in the hand and I stay here, and this person is trying to hit me in primary targets, and I'm just hitting him in secondary targets, his primary targets do more damage than my secondary targets, right? We know this. So chances are anything can happen if one of those slip. So if he's able to hit me in a primary target just once, if he's big and strong enough, that may be the end for me. He may completely knock me out, and then I'm at this person's mercy. Who knows how mean they are? They might curb stomp me. Who knows, you know? So I don't want to be at their mercy like that. So I don't want to take that risk. Just think of what I'm saying. If I stay here, even though I'm using the exact same principle of Defang the Snake, even though I'm using the exact same technique, all right, if I stay here, it turns into an exchange. And if I exchange, the person that's doing the more damage, so he's going for primary targets, I'm only going for secondary targets, he has the advantage in that sense, because all he needs is one shot, I'm gone, you know? So the idea here is to do a secondary target and to get out of there. Do not exchange. Don't stay there. That is my recommendation. Okay. This is how I practice it. So I'm trying to tell you guys to stay in long range. And for this brief moment where he's trying to attack you, you make contact. So it could be this way, could be this way, could be from the bottom, could be from the top, whatever. Once you strike, move. Don't move towards, because now you're closing the distance, and you're going to make it easier for him to reach your primary targets. So you got to move either back or move off to the side this way or move off this way. So I would like for you guys to practice that. So as you strike, move away from the opponent. So if I'm going to, if Stickman's right here and I strike right here, see, I'm moving away. Move away from the target. So please strike and move by creating more distance. So that's something that I highly recommend, and hope that makes sense. Thank you for watching, and take care, folks.